So I have a little bit of light from the lights inside. What you're looking at in between the pines is the moon, but I am outside filming. It is about a little bit over 50 degrees and it's almost 8 o'clock at night. So we just had the time change. So of course then we have a little bit more light at night. But I just thought this would be a cool place to film. Unfortunately, you can't see much of the moon tonight. So I wanted to say thank you for the prayers as I have been, I'm not 100%, but I am greatly improved and I know that people were praying for me and I want to say thank you. I know that people were praying for me and that prayer does work and prayer matters. And so I just wanted you to know that I appreciate your consideration and your prayers. This particular virus that has affected many people, and I know where I got it. I was visiting some sick and elderly in the nursing home, but that's where it came from. But this thing has a lifespan of 3 to 5 weeks, and as of the recording of this, I am in week 2. So I am doing amazingly well, I think, compared to what some other people have had to endure. And it hasn't been fun, but I am grateful that I am here. So I wanted to say thank you for the prayers. They are much appreciated. So I was thinking, because I wanted to kind of share a little bit more. I oftentimes just reflect upon the videos that I made, and it leads to other conversation and consideration. And you hear me say many times that we're all doing life together. And I know if I have a struggle, that other people have struggles. And there's no ego here. This isn't me figuring it all out. It's all of us doing life together. So the reason I'm bringing that up is I was thinking about that video that I made with the birds, the one that I filmed in February after just a horrific couple of weeks. And just, I felt like I was just getting battered and battered and battered. And I was thinking about that video and how at the time I felt like my faith was like the size of a pea. And then I immediately laughed and chuckled to myself because I thought, well, a pea is bigger than a mustard seed. So I know when I struggle, I'm not the only one. And the whole purpose is for us to encourage each other, to lift each other up. And hopefully, when you're struggling, someone can lift you up, and hopefully, that you can lift up others and we can work together and share and build community, build a community of faith amongst believers, and just really be the hands and feet of Christ, because sometimes it's hard and you just don't have any more to give. And that's exactly where I was at that time. So we're going to go to the passage about the mustard seed. It's actually in Matthew 13 and Matthew 17. And I have to get to it because it's getting darker and darker. And if I want to be able to see, we have to talk about it. So in Matthew 13, this is beginning in verse 31. It says, "Another parable he put forth to them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field. Which indeed," and I'm only reading slow because it's a little bit dark, "which indeed is the least of all the seeds. But where it is grown, it is greater than the herbs and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and nest in the branches." So I wasn't trying to do that for affect. It's really pretty dark and it was a little bit hard and I wanted to read it accurately. So on those days when you feel like your faith is the size of a pea and you can't give any more, think to yourself about the mustard seed because it's a heck of a lot smaller. I gave myself a chuckle when I thought of that. So God bless you all. I appreciate you being here. Armor up. We ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.